Good morning. Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here, especially if you traveled from very far away, or if you traveled from France or Croatia in particular. I'm sure you're very excited to get home very quickly tomorrow. Woo! And if you're from England, maybe hang out, see the sights. So my name is Christie. I'm the Associate Director for the MIT Initiative on the Digital Economy, your host for today's event. Like I said, thank you for being here. I'm going to give you a little overview of what our research center does, so I can give you some context for who we are and what we do, and then some logistics for today's event so you can be prepared to participate. So the Initiative on the Digital Economy has been around for about 6 years now. And our thesis is this: technology is racing ahead exponentially. This is a pace of change that we've never seen in any other previous industrial revolutions. And this can be a source of great opportunity, but our organizations, businesses, academic institutions even, are really not keeping up with that pace of change. And this presents some serious challenges for us in terms of taking advantage of these new technologies and all prospering in this new age. And so our approach is essentially to create a solution space and to provide that sort of can-do spirit to solving the big challenges of today's economy. So our research is very broadly based. We have 4 key areas. The first is productivity, employment, and inequality, where we're looking at the future of work in particular. We look at new digital business models like platform businesses. We run social analytics and digital experiments to understand how humans behave in this new digitally mediated environment. And then we look at big data and information privacy. And we're really interested in the sort of human-AI interactions. Some of the output of our research include 4 business books that are really terrific, a few copies of which are available at registration. The most recent is Machine Platform Crowd by our 2 IDE co-directors, Eric Brynjolfsson and Andy McAfee. And our summit co-chairs also authored a book called Platform Revolutions a couple years ago, which has been really well received and is excellent, and I think really sort of captures the spirit of this event in particular. Some future IDE events. So this is one of many events that we throw throughout the year, conferences, seminars. You can see a whole list of our events on ide.mit.edu, our website. A big thank you to KPMG for providing event sponsorship today. This wouldn't be possible without their help. We're also supported by a tremendous group of industry collaborators. These are our corporate members. Many of you are our corporate members, so welcome back to MIT. If you're not, and you're interested in learning more about how you can get more involved with the IDE, please come and see me or pick up a brochure from the registration desk. And I think BASF is in the house, yes? Awesome. They're our newest corporate members, and I think I stuck the logo on there, so ta-da! We're also supported by a selection of individuals, foundations. They really help to make the research that we do possible. So on the agenda for today's event, it is packed. So be ready for a real drink from the fire hose, as we like to say at MIT. We do have 2 breaks, half-hour breaks for you to get to know each other a little bit better, as well as a networking lunch, which is just over an hour long. So some logistics for today. You can find the agenda and the speaker bios in your program booklets, which you should all have. We're going to do shorter keynote presentations, about 30 minutes each, as well as longer panel discussions. Please put your phones on silent. You can use the MIT guest Wi-Fi network. There's no password. So we're going to be using a digital platform for our Q&A today. It's called Slido, and you can access it by going to www.slido.com. And the way that it looks is like this. This is just a sample. If you go to slido.com and you enter our event code, B567, you'll be able to see what the audience's other questions have been. You can upvote the very best questions that you see, or you can put your own question in. And then the moderator the moderator is going to actually pick the best questions to answer. So you can also, if you're tweeting today, please use the hashtag MIT platforms. You can also follow us at MIT_IDE. So that's it for me, but I'm gonna pass the mic here to our director, Eric Brynjolfsson, who's gonna say some quick welcoming words and then introduce our summit co-chairs.
Thanks, Christie. It's such a pleasure to be here. This is a great event. As Christie mentioned, some of the work that Andy McAfee and I have been doing very much focused on this. We looked at the rebalancing between mind and machine, product and platform, core and crowd. We called our book Machine, Platform, Crowd. But truth be told, if we were really to focus on what was having the biggest current impact on the economy, we would have called the book Platform, Platform, Platform. And you know, as you've undoubtedly heard by now, 5 out of the 5 biggest, most valuable companies in the United States are platform companies. Similar things are happening in China. I was just there. They have 50 times as many electronic payments every day as we do in the United States. Someday, after they finish with the World Cup and everything, Europe, I'm sure, will also join the platform revolution, as will the rest of the world, especially for the people who are coming here attending. And there's been few people, if any, on the planet who have done more to lead this platform revolution than our platform co-chairs, Jeff, Marshall, and Peter. And like any good platform, the real strength of the platform depends not simply on the core and the leadership, but on all the participants. So we're so glad that year after year, I think it's the 6th year running, we bring together really many of the very top people on Earth to discuss these things, people who are really out in the field making the changes, people who are leading it intellectually. So we're very glad to have all of you in the room, not just the people who are going to be sitting in these chairs shortly, but those of you who are asking questions through our platform and directly as well. So I don't want to take any more time away from the content of the program itself, so let me just say thank you very much for coming and welcome.